Hi scholars, my name is Miss Dillon. I am a teacher here at Erickson Elementary in Ypsilanti. I've been teaching at Erickson for 5 years, but I've been with Ypsi for 7 years. I used to teach at an elementary school called Adams. It's now called Wise. So for those of you who know about Adams or went to Adams, or maybe you were one of my students, that's where I started at Ypsi. But I'm here at Erickson now and I love it here. I'm here to read a book to you today called Our Rainbow. Before I start that book, I want to share a little bit more about myself and let you all know that I was once too an elementary school student. I know it seems like it was a really long time ago, but I was. When I was in 3rd grade, which is the grade I currently teach, I went to school in Ann Arbor, and I went to a school called Northside. And then I moved here to Ypsi and went to Lincoln schools to finish out elementary, middle school, and high school. And I'm glad to be back in the classroom and teaching because of my teachers that have made an impact on me. And I'm hoping that your teachers are making an impact on you, and that I'm making an impact on my students. And I'm here in my classroom at Erickson, and I'm happy to be reading and sharing this story with you today called Our Rainbow. This is a story I just recently read to my class, and we started reading it for June, which is Pride. And you might see a lot of rainbow flags flying around. That's why this book is in the shape of a flag. And this book is all about the different meaning of the colors of the rainbow in the rainbow flag. So they're not just there to be bright and beautiful, even though they are. There is meaning behind each one of these colors. And so we'll start that right now. Our Rainbow. And you can see on the front cover, there's not an author's name or an illustrator's name, and you'll see why at the end. Hi friends. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. These are the colors of our rainbow flag. Do you know what they stand for? Black and brown are for diversity and inclusivity. Diversity and inclusivity are what gives us strength and beauty. My class talks about this all the time. Every morning we talk about how diversity and inclusion make the world a better place. And diversity we kind of define as all different kinds of people from all walks of life, all over the world, having many different identities. And inclusivity we talk about in my class as being welcoming and making sure everyone feels safe to be in our classroom, safe to be in our community, and welcomed into our community. And when we do that, that does give us strength and beauty. Red is for life. Let's celebrate ourselves and the people around us every day. I'm just gonna pause here so we can take a look at the illustrations and see if you can spot diversity and the feeling of inclusivity in each one of these pages when we go through it. Orange is for healing. Sometimes we might hurt someone's feelings. When this happens, we should say sorry and do something nice for them. And that's a really important part, is not just ending with sorry, but doing something to make it right. My class and a lot of kids at our school like to call this restorative justice, making sure that if you harm a relationship with someone, that you do something to restore that relationship with them. Yellow is for sunlight. Don't hide in the shadows. Come out and play in the warmth and the light of the sun. This is what we would call a metaphor. That's just comparing living our lives in shadows to not really sharing with people who we really are. Don't ever feel like you have to do that. Green is for nature. Our green world is full of beauty. Its plants, trees, and animals inspire us. And so many times in our class we talk about our world being one and connected all in one, and that includes nature, the trees, the plants, the flowers, even the bugs that may look a little gross. They're still life, and they're still wonderful and beautiful and have purpose, just like each of you. Blue is for harmony. Let's try our best to get along with others, even if they might be different from us. Can you feel the harmony happening in this page, in this illustration? Purple is for spirit. Within each of us is a beautiful and unique spirit. Let's celebrate it together. We talk a lot about our spirit in class and how people can feel our spirit, right? It's not something that you can see, or it's not something that's tangible. Tangible means you can touch it, you can feel it, you can see it. But it's something that people can feel in their hearts. And this was our favorite page. Do you see diversity and inclusivity represented on this page? And then we see the rainbow flag flying in the background. And this is why we didn't see a name on the front, because a lot of people contributed to writing and illustrating the story. So thank you to our artists, and we can see each of their names and what pages that they did in this book together. And that is the end of our rainbow flags. So when you see that out this month, especially in June, we are celebrating the LGBTQ community and the impact that LGBTQ people have had on our world.